Hey guys, and welcome back to a new dragontamer video. So today I wanna show you which dragon you should build for the nature element. I will only go into the nature dragon, ignore the level in stars because I don't have unlimited resources, so I can't build every dragon, and I didn't concentrate on nature, to be honest. But yes, so which dragon should you build out of this list? So I did go into the collection book because I don't want to show any stats, mostly the speed stat on my dragon for enemies that can just look into it for warfare, advanced arena, and so on. Because I don't show my genie, to be honest, that's all. So first of all, the first dragon you should really build is breedable, and his name is Laswick. He's a really good dragon, mostly because of his third skill that will clears all ally skill CD cooldown while increasing the ally speed by 10%. And this is really good. Really good, mostly for Arvis teams, Shimes teams, and other dragon. That's really good. So you should really build this dragon, and yes. So the next one is you can skip Brinnacle Goose, and we could argue about Forest, but in my opinion, Minotaur is next of the nature legendary you could build if you have one. By the way, if you want any builds, I will send you a link. Never mind. I will. I need to do a brand guide, and then I will send the guide into my videos. So now we go to Minotaur, a really good dragon, in my opinion, with the third skill that will decrease the enemy's crit by 36%, what is really good in my opinion, and with the heal that is even better at T2, I think, that will increase the speed bar of Minotaur and the healed ally. It's an amazing dragon in my opinion, and you should really invest in him if you have one, but I wouldn't heavily invest in him like buying his bloodline. The next dragon is, and I really surprised that I would ever say this, is Durum, and he got a really good buff in the last update, I think, and the damage increase is really good, and with the I think he got the bloodline, it got even higher, mostly that his dot is doing 124% additional damage for 5 turns. That's just amazing. Of course, you can cleanse it, that's a problem, but if you can't cleanse this debuff in any way, you should really watch out. Now we got one of a good support of nature, and this is Spies. Why? First of all, Spies can heal, which is really good, and it even decreases the damage taken by 20% for one turn. So you first of all get healed, and then your damage taken will decrease. So what do you want more? And it's only his second skill. His third skill will remove all debuffs and then makes all allies immune to control effects like stun, freeze, and silence for one turn, increases the damage bonus for all allies by 25% for 2 turns. So really good support in my opinion that you should invest for Starstone Void, and not really for Warfare because it's really easy to counter because you need attack and HP on Beise, because if you have no attack you will not have any heal on him. Now we go to a free to play dragon because you can breed him in the chaos breeding, and this is Chameleon. And in my opinion, Chameleon is one of the best nature dragon because You can use him wherever you want. You can literally ignore the second and the first skill because you don't use it at all. You will just mimic any of your dragon. Allows the caster to gain the skills in the presence of an ally on the field. The caster will not change their stats, and this effect will last for 99 turns and increases the caster speed by 100%. So we'll copy a dragon, get their skills, and have a turn. So you just go whatever you want. The problem with Chameleon is you need more than one build on him because it depends on where you use him. You can't copy with just one build this dragon. Like if you copy Shine, you can't use Jamu on Chameleon. You need Pandora. If you copy Ash or Ignis, you can't go Pandora because you need Ares for this. So this is the problem with Chameleon, but a really good dragon that fits almost everywhere. So now to Vine, you can literally skip Vine because we have a better Vine. And I will skip the other dragons, but we'll come back to them because Ballet is just a better Vine. And I mean really, really better. I don't want to build him, by the way. So, his third skill is an AoE with 184% of attack as nature damage to all enemies. His second stand, oh, I was on the wrong skill. Oops, this was his second skill. The third skill will deal nature damage to all enemies equal to 202% of the castle's attack and ignore 20% of their defense. By the way, his T5 give his second skill another ignore defense. So you don't want to build Hoarder on him. You go Ares. And with Ares you just annihilate the enemies and say goodbye. Really. It's a really good dragon. First of all, he has SS attack. What do you want more? You should really invest in him if you want an attacker for nature. I know it's a lot you should invest in, but you should concentrate on one dragon you really like and then go on with the meta I tell you right now. Or other people will tell you. But the next dragon is Sakura. You should really invest into Sakura because it's not only the best healer in nature, it's one of the best healer in the whole game. Why is that? First of all, it's HP. The heal is scaling on HP. It's an AoE. I don't know if you say AoE, but all team members get the heal, so not only one dragon. And the third skill will give you an regions for 2 turns and get even more HP back. The second skill, if you deal damage, the one with the lowest HP percent will get healed. So that's really good in my opinion, because your third skill have a free turn cooldown. So you need another heal. It's not the best heal, but it's better than nothing. And you do damage, by the way, because you can go for HP because you scale on HP on your heal as well. Now we come to Titania, I don't know, but I will just say this: skip. I don't care. Don't invest in her at all. I really hope she will get a really OP, and I mean really OP bloodline. But even this will not help, I think. We will see. Now, last but not least, the new dragon, Dracultium, and I made a video about him already. And yes, you should invest in him if you are a fan of poison, dot damage, and so on, because he's just badass. I mean, really badass. He will just, first of all, deal damage with his S3 and have an additional damage for 3 turns, and then speeds up all the buffs and divas by 3 turns on the enemy, and this means all the dot damage will just go annihilate the enemy, and you can say goodbye to one dragon. And this is really good against Phoenix and Unicorn because revivers are just annoying. The second skill will just not reduce the enemy's debuff, so you could just stun them forever if you have really high luck, in my opinion. Should really invest in them if you have a good build with mimicry or any other poison dragon like Chime, Hydra, and Duron. So you can really pair him with Duron and you just have a good combo already. And that's all for the video. I hope you enjoy it, and I will do this for all elements, and I will show you some builds in the future or show you the guide if I make it as well.